Good morning, good afternoon, good whenever you guys are watching this. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise right now. Like, as soon as I pressed record, I realized there was a train passing right over there. So, welcome back you guys to another episode of Crawforge TV. Today, I'm bringing you a knife that I got probably about 2 weeks ago that I have fallen in love with, and that is the ZT-0450. As you can see, I'm a little bit closer to the camera now so I can actually get up close to you guys and actually show you some of the stuff on this knife. I'll still be doing my close-up shots later on. I just wanted to be able to show you guys right now what it's like. So, once more, we're going to start things off with just the straight aesthetics. Fold it up. It's a really thin knife. It doesn't have a large profile to it. Thin that way as well. It sits in the pocket nicely. I messed that open up. I apologize. We're going to do that again. There we go. As far as open goes, it's a very nice drop point design, heavily modified. You've got that swoop up right there and then a drop down. Got your belly. One of the things you will notice about it is it does have a very sharp grind here up at the top. Yeah, I'm going to have to get these later on because it's not wanting to focus up close. Makes sense. It's trying to focus on my face. But yes, it's got a very good look to it. You've got nice lines coming there, as well as then nice lines in the handle. It's a really thin handle, as you can see, but it does fit in the hand really nicely. My hand, it does cover the whole thing, which I like a lot. Not too long though, like the combative edge was. Combative edge wasn't too long, just not as long as the combative edge is. So I'm still able to get a full grip on this, and it's quite comfortable in the hand. You've got titanium scales on the sides with a stonewashed finish on them. The blade itself has a stonewashed finish on it across your flats, and then your bevels are going to be, I'd assume, probably a 120 grit grinding sand. 120 grit on the bevels. It's a liner lock, so you've got that lock right on the inside. Just folds down really nicely. The nice thing about it is you can do a one-handed close with it. Just pop that, drop it down a little bit, and then use your finger to close it all the way. As far as the opening goes, it is a ball bearing open, and it is by far one of the smoothest opens I've ever held in my life. I went to get the next knife for this review, and I actually went to Cabela's and I was looking at the CRKT Homefront. That's probably going to be the next one that I do. But I was looking at the CRKT Homefront, and I really, really liked it. And then I saw this one, and I just asked the guy, to see it because I just wanted to see the knife. And he handed it to me, and that first time I flipped it open, oh, it's such a nice, smooth open. There's no assist on this. This is not an assisted blade. At no point will it like spring open by itself like the combative edge will. This is all manual, and it's just that smooth that it doesn't take a whole lot of effort. I actually tested it. I'll try to get the combative edge and do this video later when I do the testing on this knife, more in-world testing. But this one, I'm actually able to open that faster than I'm actually able to open the combative edge. This design is a Dmitry Sinkovich. I am going to apologize right now, Dmitry. I know I just butchered your last name. I'm sorry. But he designed this knife. This was a collaboration between him and Zero Tolerance. Zero Tolerance, you have become one of my favorite knife makers just based off how smooth that thing opens. I can't get over it. I do it constantly just because it feels so good. Like, there's no fight. It just slides right out. It takes a little bit of force to get it going. I applied some force there, and it takes a little bit, but once you figure out that amount of force, it's not a whole lot, and you're able just to apply it real quick and open it up in a snap, and I love it. This is a fun knife. It's an elegant knife. One of my favorite things about it, and I didn't notice it when I first picked it up, actually on this back end, you've got these red spacers right back here. And I think that is such a nice accent to this knife. I can hear Riley barking right now. It's such a nice accent though to this knife to have that all gray and silver look to it, and then this really nice pop of that red in the back. And I think that that was really well done, really well thought out on ZT and Dmitry Sinkovich's part. I don't know how to say the possessive version of Sinkovich. Sinkovich is this? I don't know. We're just gonna move on. Got your lanyard hole in the back right here, so that way you can run lanyards through it or anything like that. I personally don't put any lanyards on my knives. I just don't really have any use for it. As far as the sharpness of the blade, when this blade got to me, when I opened up the packaging, this thing was razor sharp. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it'll still cut hair. I don't have any arm on this hair like ever, because that's how I always test my knives. Even the ones that I make, I still test it on myself, which means I almost never have like any amount of arm hair on this arm. This arm hairy, not really that hairy. Not as hairy as like my legs are. My legs are really hairy. Too much information, I know. But it came razor sharp. It is a CMP S35V in steel. Really good steel, like we talked about last time. It's that CMP super steel. Really well done. It's going to be anywhere from like a 59 to a 60 on the Rockwell unit. Don't want to go into too much detail on that, but that's basically the hardness of the steel. So that's basically it. Let's kind of go over some of the other stats of it really quick. The weight of the blade is 2.9 ounces. That's an extremely light blade. The blade length is 3.25 inches, which means it is legal to carry most places. I need to learn some more of the knife laws. I know this is legal to carry here in Kentucky. Your overall length is going to be 7.4 inches, and the thickness of your handles is going to be 0.4. Just fits so nice in the hand. The one complaint I do have about this knife is no matter what side you carry it on, because you can switch this knife side, you've got your deep carry pocket clip right here, and you can switch it to this side, and there are two holes right there that you can attach it to as well. The one thing I don't like is the fact that it is a tip up carry. So if I'm carrying this knife in my pocket, the tip is pointed up right now. So when I grab it, there you go. That was off camera, so we're gonna try that again. So you've got it, pull it, there. I personally don't like tip up carries. I typically prefer a tip down. That's just personal preference. I wish that since they provided me with the option to switch sides so I could wear it on the other side, I wish that they had provided me with the option to put it at the top. However, that ball bearing opening does kind of restrict how much space you have up there, so it is understandable. It's not a full deep carry pocket clip. You could see that it does stick out quite a bit actually out of my pocket. Let me see if I can get it in frame. See, there you go. I'm just gonna get that shot again later. But yes, it does stick out a bit. You can go online and buy deep carry pocket clips for this knife. The one thing that I did notice, I couldn't find this red anywhere. And that was killing me, because that is what I want. I want this. I want this to be the red that this is, because that would look amazing. This one for me personally, you guys, is not gonna be part of my EDC. This is going to stay at home. This is going to be a special occasion knife. I think it's just such a clean knife, such a nice looking knife, that to me, it just makes sense to have this one as a special occasion, you know, to weddings and stuff like that, just to be able to carry this. I want to get a gray suit and just wear like a red tie with it whenever I use this knife. So once more, thanks you guys for stopping by. There's going to be links in the description down below if you'd like to check out the ZT0450 for yourself. Give it a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, give it a share. If you felt like it deserved it, you guys, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm fond of all of your all's faces, and I will see you tomorrow. Actually, no, I won't. I'm traveling here soon. I won't see you until Monday in a gaming video. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Damn.